I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love, before the wombs and mothers of. They still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me, all to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love my side back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love my side, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love my son back to the knees. Love my Sabbath, that be those in denial. Confess those who are rivals. Confess those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love unbridled. Confess on bended knees. Before you inherit your kingdom, peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-comin'. You've been waiting on his a-comin'. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-comin'. You've been waiting on his a-comin'. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. Years it's been a-comin'. You've been waiting for his a-comin'. Now you can hold me, now. We're going back into no thing, in the beginning before the glow thing. It's doing in that you promised to me, oh. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no. I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love, before the wombs and mothers of. They still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me, all to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love my side back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love my side, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love my son back to the knees. Love my Sabbath, that be those in denial. Confess those who are rivals. Confess those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love unbridled. Confess on bended knees. Before you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-comin'. You've been waiting on his a-comin'. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-comin'. You've been waiting on his a-comin'. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. Years it's been a-comin'. You've been waiting for his a-comin'. Now you can hold me, now. We're going back into no thing, in the beginning before the glow thing. It's doing in that you promised to me, oh. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no. I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, they still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love myself back to the knees. Love myself, but that be those in denial. Those who are rivals, those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love unbridled. On bended knees, before you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, though. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, though. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, though. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, though.
Greater light, greater light. That intro was long like that. It was
in the beginning before the glow thing. Doing it that you promised to me, though. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no, I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, they still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love myself back to the knees. Love myself, but that be those in denial. Those who are rivals, those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love unbridled. On bended knees, before you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, though. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, though. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, though. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, though. Years it's been a-coming. You've been waiting for his a-coming. Now you can hold me, now. We're going back into no thing. In the beginning before the glow thing. Doing it that you promised to me, though. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no, I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, they still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me.
They be out there cutting grass and ain't no grass in my yard, y'all. They've been waiting for me to go live and do that. I know how long I've been sitting here waiting for them to go ahead and finish around this yard and this house.
Keep your promise you made to
whatever they spraying and all that extra.
Every dollar on bending knees.
Around here really ain't really got no grass in the yard.
Mama said that be those in denial. Those who are rivals. Those in bed with the deceiver. Innocent love unbridled. On bended knees. Will you inherit your kingdom peace? Be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, no. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace. Be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, no. Years it's been a-coming. You've been waiting for his a-coming. Now you can hold me, now. We're going back into no thing. In the beginning before the glow thing. Doing it that you promised to me, though. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no. I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, they still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself back to me, oh. I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh yeah, oh yeah. Love myself, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love myself back to the knees. Love myself, but that be those in denial. Those who are rivals. Those in bed with the deceiver. Innocent love unbridled. On bended knees. Will you inherit your kingdom peace? Be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, no.
Greater light, greater light. I just went just to get to the red heifer. Just to get to the red heifer. The reason why I'm talking about the red heifer today is because I was over there at Torah. I've been over there at Torah, the Torah channel for a few days now. Not really, like when he puts up a short message, I've been over there. And so he had something about the red heifer. I could put in his information that, I didn't know anything about the red heifer in a kind of way. But, I've even seen Canna Dummy mention the red heifer. So whatever it is that he knows about the red heifer, today is a day that I'm going to talk about. It might be the very last key that I need as I make my way into the entrance, into the gates with thanksgiving and into the courts with praise. If I make it out alive, they may be spraying oil to start fire around this crib, huh? I'm gonna use the term crib, no pun intended. I'm gonna use the term crib. Y'all ready? My mind is God's mind. I'm always reflecting divine wisdom and divine intelligence. My brain symbolizes the capacity to think wisely and spiritually. God's ideas unfold within my mind in perfect sequence. I'm always poised, no matter how I feel about something. I'm always poised, balanced, serene, and calm. It hurt. And yes, you can get angry and sin not. You could be mad and sin not. Poised, balanced, serene, and calm. Serenity gives you the ability to take accountability or to think back and reflect on what it is that you could have done differently. And if you didn't have to do anything differently because your steps was ordered by the Most High, you decided to make a choice to walk into whatever your ordered steps may be. That's what serenity would do. Serene and calm, because I know God has provided the perfect solution to every single one of my needs. You could say amen. I say, God, you promise. You could say Selah. You could say amen, aten, atun, atun. You could say whatever it is that makes you a witness to what God has done for you or is going to do for you based on the promises that he has made. Or you don't have to say anything at all because you don't believe in God. It doesn't matter that you don't believe or you don't know or you don't understand or overstand. But everyone will. Every knee will have to bow. Every tongue will confess. And it is not no far away la la land prophecy. We are right at the door. We are in the final hour. You don't have to believe it. I know it. I know it. I know we are in the final hour. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here with you in this final hour for those who will be here under the sound of my voice. Okay, let's get it started. So first I'm gonna look to the red heifer. There are prophecies about the red heifer. Okay. Let's see, said the blind man. And let me go ahead and share the screen. I'm also going to put the link in the chat. If anybody chooses to come up, you can. I believe someone's going to hit the link, but they're going to try to cause a scene. You know how those people like the porn bomb? That's what they call it. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, wait. Let's do it like that. All right. So that's in the chat. That's in the chat. And let's get to reading. The red heifer, Hebrew Romanized Pa Ra Aduma. Pa Ra Aduma was a reddish brown cow sacrificed by the temple priests as a purification ritual in biblical times. Ritual in the Torah. The red heifer offering is described in Numbers 19. The Torah specifies that the heifer in question must be without spots or blemish, or never yoked or milked. It is a slaughter and burned outside. It is slaughtered and burned outside of the camp. Cedar wood. And an herb called esos or esoph. Esoph. Let's see. I want to look at that herb. Esoph, shrub in Jerusalem. Za'atar. Thembra. I wonder if they sell these in the grocery store. I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do. It looks so familiar. Let me see. What brand would they sell this in the grocery store? Oh. Give me a moment. Oh, hyssop. I don't know what hyssop is. Okay. They want to put this name in here like that. All right. So let's see. We're getting some hyssop this weekend. All right. Let me continue reading. I had to find out what that is. And wool dyed scarlet are added to the fire, and remaining ashes are placed in a vessel containing pure spring water. To purify a person, water from this vessel is sprinkled on them using a bunch of hyssop on the 3rd and 7th day of purification process. The Kohen who performs the ritual then himself becomes ritually impure and must then wash himself and his clothes in spring waters. The Kohen, huh? Okay. All right. Let me make sure I'm showing my face. Today I want my face to be seen. I want to show that I'm not smiling. I ain't smiling. I'm not smiling with you. Here we go. The red heifer offering is described in Numbers 19. The Kohen who performs the ritual then himself becomes ritually impure and must then wash himself and his clothes in spring waters. Mishnah Tract 8. The Mishnah is a central compilation of oral Torah and Rabbinic Judaism. Rabbinic. The oral component of the written Torah contains a tract 8 on the red heifer sacrifice and burning, which is the tract 8 para or cow in Tohorat. They got that trying not to let it come through. Tohorat is the 6th and last order of the Mishnah, or Messiah, Mishnah, Mishnah, Mishnah. Am I pronouncing that? I don't know. The order deals with clean, unclean distinction and family purity. This is the longest of the orders in the Mishnah, or the 12 trackers. Let's say tractatis, 12 tribes, 12 portals, 12 zodiacs, 12 tractatis. Let's put in here how to pronounce tractatis. Tractates, Talmud. Let's see what she says. Tractate. Okay, let's see about Mishnah. Mishnah. Today is learning for me. I'm learning. Mishnah. Why they ain't got that so I can do the pronunciation for that? Oh, goodness. Look at them. There it is. Okay, so I pronounced that right. Mishnah. Mishnah, the central compilation of oral Torah and rabbinic Judaism. The oral component of the written Torah contains a tractate on the red heifer sacrifice and burning, which is tractate para cow or Torat, which explains the procedures involved. The tractate has no existing Gemara. Gamma, Semitic word for gamma, Jamara, Gamar, Jamara, or Gomorrah, Gamara, transliterated, Gomorrah is an essential component of the Talmud, comprising of collection. So Sodom of Gomorrah, they saved the tablets out of Sodom of Gomorrah. Huh? And y'all know that Gomorrah was over here, right? No? Okay. All right. Don't worry. I'm not trying to teach nothing. I'm learning today. And they presented the 63 books. The term derived from the Aramaic word and rooted in the Semitic word gamar, which means to finish, to complete. Initially, Gamara was transmitted orally and not permitted to be written down, which when we go to Revelation, you see where John wasn't supposed to write down the last or the finishing or the completion or the rest of the story. If you remember, if anybody remembers, he wasn't supposed to write down those last words or the last or the final or the completion of the story. However, after Judah the prince compiled a Mishnah around 200 CE, rabbis from Babylonia and the land of Israel extensively studied the work. Their discussions were eventually documented in a series of books, which would come to be known as Gemara. Gemara, when combined with the Mishnah, forms the full Talmud. There are two versions of the Gemara: the Babylonian Talmud, Talmud Bavli, and the Jerusalem Talmud, Talmud Yerushalmi. The Babylonian Talmud, compiled by scholars in the Babylonian around 500 CE, and primarily from the academies of Surah, Pumbedita, Pumbedita. Let me see. Oh, that's modern day Iraq. What? Wait a minute. Okay. I want to Pumbedita. Pumbedite, modern day Iraq. Okay, let's go. Compiled by scholars in Babylonian around 500 CE and primarily from the academies of Surah, Pumbedite, and Nahardiya. Is more commonly cited version when referring to Gemara or Talmud without further qualification. So they without further qualification, they don't have the qualification to specify that Gemara was right over here on this land. And even though the books was taken over before the destruction, before that great fireball that went into Colorado, and that's how you have the form of all those salt beds and areas, and the actual land seemed to be disintegrated to a certain point. That was the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah at the time, or Sodom of Gomorrah. Okay. Oh, I'm not supposed to be teaching, I'm learning. The main compilers of the Babylonian Talmud were Ravina, or Ravine, or Rabbi. Let's say it like that. And Rav Ashi. The Jerusalem Talmud, also known as the Palestinian Talmud, was compiled by Jewish scholars in the land of Israel, or Israel, primarily from the academies of Tiberias. And there is the Caesarean section. I put that in my short yesterday. I said that I would go try to see what it means, what Caesarean means, right? But I was just saying that. A lot of times I say things just to seem as though I'm slow or don't know. And sometimes that's a good thing. Around 300 to 400 CE, the Talmud was organized into 6 serarim, or orders, which included Sarim, Moed, Nashim, Neskin, Kodshim, Taharat. In 1923, Polish Rabbi Meir Shapiro introduced a contemporary practice called Daf Yomi, or daily page. Some of these words, it seem like I know them before I even look at the translation, wherein participants study one page of Talmud daily in cycles lasting 7.5 years each. The initiative ensures that both scholars and lay people across the globe engage in the comprehensive study of the entire Talmud. The Gemara, Grama, and Mishnah together make up the Talmud. The Talmud thus comprises 2 components: the Mishnah, the core text, and the Gemara. Analysis of the commentary, which completes the Talmud. See the structure of Talmud. Mayim no Maimonides. So this is the Moses. Nah, this the Moses. They got a picture of Moses when he came off of the top of the pyramid and went on to another mountaintop. He went on top of Stone Mountain. Let's go back up. I need to find that one. Wait. I didn't mean to click out of it. There go they Moses. When Moses climbed off of the top of the pyramid and then went onto the top of Stone Mountain. There he go. That's your Moses. No, that ain't him. That ain't the same Moses. Remember, Moses, look, he was an astronomer, a physician. He was all that. He was actually able to, he was an astronomer, so he was able to go to the beginning of time and tell y'all that Jesus, when God created the heaven and earth, he was able to see right then. He stood there and watched God create heaven and earth and watched how many days it took God to create it and everything, ain't it? Huh? And then he went on a mountaintop. He went on top of Stone Mountain and he came down with some tablets. Yep, that's your Moses right there, ain't it? Greater light, son of Yah. Greater light. Listen. So this your Moses right here. Back to it. I'm reading about the red heifer. Understanding and conceptualizing the ultimate deriving of a concept from its roots, inferring one concept from another and comparing concepts, understanding the law based on the principle of Torah exegesis, until one appreciates the essence. You just got to keep studying all the different words and learning all the different languages and all the different scripts and all until you begin to appreciate it. It becomes appreciated, not depreciated, until you begin to appreciate, until one appreciates. Which one? If God is faithful to you, if God is faithful to me, which one? Oh, I'm not teaching nothing. I'm learning today. Until one appreciates the essence of those principles and how the prohibitions and other decisions which one received according to the oral tradition, Mishnah, can be derived using it. That sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. The rabbis of Mishnah are known as one moment, please. One moment.
Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace. Be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a coming. You've been waiting on his day coming. Now you can hold me, yo. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, yo. Years it's been a coming. You've been waiting for his day coming. Now you can hold me, now. We're going back into no thing. In the beginning before the glow thing. Doing it.
I'm gonna stop reading for a second.
Promise to me though.
I'm
not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and honesty in all seasons. But listen, no.
Just so I can drag these live streams out and have something to do. I'm in a space today where it's, of course, I'm grateful, but again, the walk and the steps that I'm moving into is hard. It is hard. I can smile and try to remain poised, balanced, serene, and calm, but it is some hard stepping. So every now and then, if I feel the need, I'm going to stop and just like show pictures and books and things like that. It's nothing in a particular order, just something I want to do. And this place and this space of YouTube is a place that I've grown to love. And so I'm doing what I love.
I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, you still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love myself back to the knees. Love myself, but that be those in denial. Confess those who are rivals. Confess those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love unbridled. Confess on bended knees. Before you inherit your kingdom, peace, get born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. 33 years it's been a coming. You've been waiting for his a coming. Now you can hold me, now. We're going back into no thing. In the beginning before the glow thing. To an end that you promised to me, though. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and lunacy in all seasons. But listen, no. I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the ones and mothers of, you still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love myself back to the knees. Love myself, but that be those in denial. Confess those who are rivals. Confess those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love unbridled. Confess on bended knees. Before you inherit your kingdom peace, get born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-coming. You've been waiting on his a-coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm. Oh. 33 years it's been a coming. You've been waiting for his I coming. Now you can hold me now. We're going back into no thing. In the beginning before the glow thing. Doing it that you promised to me though. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no, I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, you still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Love myself, bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, love myself back to the knees. Love myself, but that be those in denial. Confess those who are rivals. Confess those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love unbridled. Confess on bended knees. Before you inherit your kingdom, peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. He's been a coming.
Great physician.
You've been waiting on his A coming. Now you can hold me.
Want to see that one more time?
It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm. Oh, oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a coming. You've been waiting on his A coming. Now you can hold me. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you.
All right. Let's get back to reading. That had my little breather. I really trying to get through the reason why they posted the red heifer over there in the Torah. But I also know that the story about the red heifer, Jesus came and fulfilled that. And it had nothing to do with no blood letting up and cutting up no cow. And then Daniel referenced the red cow. I wonder why they decided that the cow would be red. Now, according to the information that I'm about to continue showing you, there was a discrepancy about the prophecy of the red heifer. And when Moses, I done showed y'all when Moses came and was telling them with all the stories that how he wanted to break it down when he was coming out for the pyramids over there, the ones that was for tourism, when he was coming off of the pyramids and then made it on top of Stone Mountain, he gonna tell them that it's a yellow heifer. He said we need the Chinese. See, they was doing the colors of the heifer based on the battles and wars about ethnicity and color and race. So when he came talking about, look, I got a yellow heifer for you, they was mad. They were like, what you mean yellow heifer? The stories about the heifer came way before you stepped off that pyramid. You ain't finna give us no yellow heifer. That's where when they got mad and he threw down the laws because he had to did all that work. He went up there and forged all them tablets. And he came down and they was still celebrating from what they knew from 10,000 years ago before they came over, before the Red Sea was split, when they was celebrating the truth. He got mad. He got mad. He got mad and threw down the tablets and all. He said, y'all down there celebrating the red heifer? I said it's yellow. They even tell that story themselves. Let's see what it say over here. Let's see what it say over here. Let's see. So, because the two grandmas, as mentioned above, in fact, there are two Talmuds. So there's remember what I said? There's the Juju and the Where to Fit Like Juju. There's the originals, and then there's the tourism side. Y'all don't believe that? Again, if you go to the part of the Bible, which is Matthew 24, right when the disciples say, Jesus, we gonna give you a tour of this land. When they had made it over there, he said, I don't need no tour. I didn't come over here for no tourism. Thank you, and I appreciate it. I came to let them know what the last day is going to be like, and that all this tourism site where they're going to have wars and rumors of wars will not stand in the last days. That's what I'm over here for. I don't need no tour of their replicas and replication of where I'm from. I appreciate it. But that's not what I want. So, just as there's as above, so below with everything. There's as above, so below with the Gemara. But I'm not supposed to be teaching. I'm supposed to be learning. So here we go. Here go the Sevaraz. In a narrow sense, the word Gemara refers to the mastery and transmission, the transmission line of existing tradition, as opposed to Sevara. You have the seraphims and the Sevas. I told y'all it's something about the Sevas. They all come from the same place, but each mission is different. So the Sevas, which means deriving from a new results by logic, they use logistics. They use the numerators, the numbers. They use the matrix magic. Both activities are represented in the Gemara as one literary work because they all come from the same Yerushalmi or Jerusalem or Talmud. Okay. The Aramaic noun Gemara was formed from the verb that means learn. This substantive noun thus designates what was learned, and learned transmitted through the scholars by tradition, though it connotes in more limited sense an exposition of the Mishnah. I keep seeing this transmission, and remember I told y'all in the Federal Register that they're supposed to, when they activate the transmission line, and how the grids on the other side, which is the tourism side, the numbers that they use, but towards the beginning of the reset, they will activate the transmission line. The 10 West transmission line that Kamala Harris was the one who broke the dirt under the guise of the Kalima spirit. She broke the dirt on the 10 West transmission line. And that transmission line is going to start and spark with a fire. And then I told y'all it was something, initiation that would be coming out of Minnesota. But the transmission line has been activated. The transmission line has been activated. And the transmission line starts from 10 West over there in California, and the number 5 is Stone Mountain. That's where the 5th numerator is on the transmission line, and then it goes over to the south to the coast, which is 1. But the rest of the part of the grid, the numbers that are in place are on the side, the tourism side. Anyways, I'm supposed to be talking about the red heifer, right? Okay, let's go back. According to Mishnah Track 8, Para, the presence of 2 black hairs invalidates a red heifer. In addition, the usual requirements of an unblemished animal for sacrifice with 2 black hairs. There are various other requirements, such as natural birth. And here, the cesarean section renders a heifer candidate invalid. The cesarean section renders a heifer. See there? I can't make this stuff up. Now, y'all know yesterday I mentioned the cesarean section. If you go to one of my shorts, it was just less than 24 hours ago. My mind was on the C-section and the 5%ers. And I said, y'all know the 5%ers think they know what 5% meant. But 5% of the population between 1968 and 1973, the golden era, the golden age where the portal was open for these beings to come through that would bring on the continuing mission of spreading the gospel to all the world in this generation, whether it's above or so below, that 5% of the population was cesarean section. They didn't come through the womb. They didn't come through the portal. They didn't come through the wormhole. And that 5% is equivalent between 1968 and 1973 is equivalent to 1,144,000 beings. So that information here, let's just through this into this Wikipedia. Hold up. Let me look at the dates this last updated. May 2025 is when it was last updated. At 12:49, it was last edited. So no, somebody didn't just update it based on the information that I put out yesterday about the C-section. So let's go back to what makes a beings invalid. Those who didn't come through natural birth. These are various other requirements, such as natural birth. The cesarean section renders a heifer candidate invalid. The water must be living spring water. This is a stronger requirement than for the mikveh or ritual bath. Rainwater accumulated in the cistern is permitted for mikveh, but cannot be used in the red heifer ceremony. The Mishnah reports that in the days of the Temple of Jerusalem, water for the ritual came from the pool of Siloam, or this would be Shiloh. So this would be that pool, if I'm not mistaken, even though it's saying Siloam here, I believe it's the same pool where the blind man was. That he was they told the blind man, that Jesus told the blind man to go wash his face washed the mud off of his eyes. And then he asked him, y'all know that story? He asked him, he said, well, Jesus, he said, what do you see? And he said, I see man standing as trees. And then the officials start questioning his parents. And even his parents, they was like, yeah, we know the truth about him. And yeah, that's our son. It looked like him, but he old enough to speak for himself. And they went back and they didn't like what he had to say with y'all know that story, right? Oh, you might want to go look it up. But here, so back to, and I'm not sharing that screen for y'all to know what it is that I'm talking about as I go through. Here we go. Here we go. So right here, and they give a location and all that. There's the old pool and the new pool. The ceremony involved was complex and detailed to ensure the complete ritual purity of those involved. Care was taken to ensure that no one involved in the red heifer ceremony could have had any contact with the dead in any form of tuma. And implements were made of materials such as stone, which in halakha, 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 ha ha la ha. And here it says halo, halocho. That looked like hail 8. Oh no, 8. Hello. That could be Halo Cho or Hal Ocho. Chad Ocho Cinco. Ooh, there it is. Last Day Confessions. Last Day Confessions is me just like, there's a particular look that I like. And they all kind of have a similar type look. If you don't hear me say, you got that look, baby. Huh? You got that look, baby. Chad Ochocinco had that look. He got that kind of look I like. Hey, son of Yah, you got that look, baby. Huh? You got that look. It's a particular look I like. I'm not saying it's always right for me. And then in my history, there are beings that I was with, and it had nothing to do with the physical attraction. It was, I guess, part of the ordered steps, because my first husband, middle name Jesus, was not the type of look I like, but the steps was ordered. The steps was ordered. And we got along good, huh? We got along all right, huh? And we had beautiful results of our marriage. Grandchildren and all. Beautiful results. But all through junior high, when he was liking me and chasing me and all, I did not see, he was not the visual that I had. I'm not saying he's a very attractive man to all the girls in the school. They liked him so much. He was a leader and all. They like, oh, there's Ryan. Oh, he looked like Michael Jackson. Oh, he looked like Ralph Tresvant. Oh, but it just wasn't the look for me. So I shunned him and he became my bully and all this. How I'm getting off this subject? I'm getting off this subject because I saw Ocho and I thought about Chad Ochocinco. I made a short today because all the time I didn't know what Supreme Chief Holiday looked like. As soon as I seen his face, I'm telling y'all, I got so mad. I got angry. I said, this man ain't showed his face. Maybe his wife didn't want him showing his face online. It's like his wife was like, look, I don't need no problems. I know how I feel when I look at you. I don't need no problems. So you ain't gonna show your face online. Huh? And then he finally showed his face. Boy. Last day confessions. You see, son of y'all, you see, you, Mr. Antoine Smith, what's his name? Supreme Chief, y'all look like y'all could be related. Y'all got that look. Huh? You got that look. Now I put last day to what's his name? Bus Life, Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown kind of got the look, kind of, you know, around the summertime and stuff like that. But it's more his tone. It's more his tone that make the connection. But it's not really the look. This is just a particular look. It's just a particular look that I like. Chad Ochocinco, where are you? Oh, Eddie Griffin, that's another look. That's another look. I like to look at Eddie Griffin. He got that look. You got that look, baby. Hakeem Woodbine, that's another look. I like that look. You can go down the list. If you could go in my brain and see the looks. Now, my son father, let me tell you, it may seem like I kind of did a little flirtation and all that with Rod Hayes, and that's not the case. Not at all. Let me tell you the story about Rod Hayes. Rod Hayes looks just like my son father. He looked like he could be his fraternal twin type look. So as I did the picture reviving my son, if anybody was to look, you'll see the resemblance. But my son father, me and my son father only slept together one time, y'all. Well, for a long time. One time. Because all the years that I shunned him in church and all, and we were friends, but I didn't see him like that. I saw him like a brother. I wasn't attracted to him in a physical sense. All of that. He know the true story. He know the true story. But there was never a physical attraction, but it was just that our friendship for my childhood years, from 7 years old until around, when did I last see him? 2021. So that's all. When I see Rod Hayes look like he could be my son's father's brother. So that's all. So if you see that short and think it meant something more than, there's no, last day confessions. See what happens? I see particular words, and that made me feel better. I needed to do that. Get some stuff off my chest, I feel a lot lighter now, I don't feel a heavy burden right now, God has lightened up my heavy load for a moment. I knew I would find some comfort in the words, Where did I see? I can't even find the Chad Ochocinco. What made me put my mind on Chad Ochocinco no more? Where did it go? It disappeared. Where is it? Oh, it was right here. Halakha. Halakha. All right, I can get off of here for now. I feel a lot, a lot better. I feel so much better. I feel so much better. But let me go ahead and keep learning. Let me keep learning. So, halakha, do not act as carriers for ritual for the dead form of tuma. And implements were made of materials such as stone, in which halakha did not act as carriers for ritual impurities. The Mishnah recounts that children were used to draw and carry the water for the ceremony. Children born and reared in isolation for specific purpose of ensuring that they never came into contact with a corpse. Wait a minute. They had children isolated for specific purpose of ensuring that they never came in contact with the corpse. Okay. There were the courtyards in Jerusalem built over by the virgin rock, and below them a hollow was made, lest there might be a grave in the depths. And pregnant women were bought and bore their children there and reared them there. And oxen were bought, and on their backs were laid doors on top of which sat the children with cups of stone in their hand. What is this? When they arrived to Shiloh, the children alighted and filled the cups with water and mounted and again sat on the doors. There were courtyards. There's the court in Jerusalem built over virgin rock, and below them a hollow was made where there might be a grave in the depths. And pregnant women were bought and bore their children there. Wait a minute. And there they reared them. But it says here the children were born to be isolated so they wouldn't be in contact with a corpse. But then here it says that they took the pregnant women and reared them in the grave. And oxen were bought, and on their backs were laid doors on top of which the children sat. So the oxen, they put a saddle of a door on top of where the children sat with cups of stone in their hands. So the cups were made like out of porcelain or clay. So cups of stone in their hands, I guess. And when they arrived to Shiloh, the pool where the blind man washed, the children alighted, there's the term light, and filled the cups with water in the hewed out stone, and mounted stone mountain, and again sat on the doors. Okay, y'all know what? I got to get off of here. I want to sit and figure this out. I told Tora inside his chat, I said, Tora, I don't know what red heifer means and why you posting it, but it must be a key or something that I need because I'm intrigued. I ain't say it just like that, but the last short that the Torah channel put up, I left a comment and I said I'm gonna go and build on this, but it must be one last key that I need. That's what I said. Now this right here kind of looked like it, and I could be on here a little bit longer, but I do want to come back again, especially since I'm feeling better right now. I'm going to come back. After I figure out what this means to me, then I'll come back with it later. I want to go over some scripture, and I want to continue with the Latin scrolls. So, greater light, thank you for tuning in, son of Yah. And again, greater light. I'm stuck. I'm sitting here trying to figure it out as I'm signing out. And let me play this and I'm gonna show some more pictures. I might figure it out while I'm playing this music. I kind of don't want to end the stream.
33 years it's been a calling. You've been waiting for his calling. Now you can hold me now. We're going back into no thing. In the beginning before the glow thing. To an end that you promised to me though. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no, I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, I still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Let myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Let myself bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bending knees. Oh yeah, Lama said back to the knees. Lama said, but that be those in denial. Confess those who are rivals. Confess those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love and bridles. Confess on bended knees. Before you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a coming. You've been waiting on his coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, oh. Oh, you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a coming. You've been waiting on his coming. Now you can hold me, no. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, no. Years it's been a calling. You've been waiting for his calling. Now you can hold me, now. We're going back into no thing. In the beginning before the glow thing. To an end that you promised to me though. I'm not guilty by all their reasons. Insanity and innocent in all seasons. But listen, no, I'm not guilty by all the reasons. I'm innocent in all seasons. Oh, I am the beginning of mother's love. Before the wombs and mothers of, I still don't know. You are going to return all love back to me. All to me, all of me. Return my love back to me. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Let myself back to me. Oh, I know you never in a moment forsook me. So I say, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Let myself bring it all back to me. I know you never in a moment forsook me. Keep your promise you made to me, so every tongue can confess and every daughter on bended knees. Oh yeah, Lama said back to the knees. Lama said, but that be those in denial. Confess those who are rivals. Confess those in bed with the deceiver, innocent love and bridles. Confess on bended knees. Before you inherit your kingdom peace, be born again and reject the mark of the beast. 33 years he's been a-comin'. You've been waiting on his a-comin'. Now you can hold me, though. It may be too late and you've already chosen, so I won't hold you in this rhythm, though.
I have a question. If Jerusalem was destroyed, they trying to say over there, I always say it's here. It was here that parts of the land was destroyed. Parts of Jerusalem was destroyed, and then the prophecy of the newly built for tourism wouldn't stand. Jesus predicted that. But then they're showing a picture in this book about Mount of Olives, Tel Aviv, and all of that destroyed in 70 AD. When did they rebuild it? When did they rebuild it? During a reset? When did they rebuild it? If this book right here, this is it's well taken care of, but this is an old book that pulled old documents, and they was able to put old documents and old pictures in here. Huh? Now, if the destruction of Zion and the temple and Tel Aviv and all of that happened 70 AD, and this is the picture that they're showing me back then. Like right now, they keep saying wars and rumors of wars, and they keep showing where they blowing up everything over there, right? Then what are they blowing up over there right now? This is the end of the book, too. This is right around the end of the book. Oh, they showing coins down here. This is towards the end of the book. Y'all, I used to do this in junior high. This was one of my favorite classes, tile, mosaic, art. There's a story about the woman with issue of blood in the Vatican vaults that she did a temple and did an honorary building based out of tile and the mosaic art and dedicated it to now. This is supposed to be their image of more destruction that happened in Jerusalem at a particular time. Now, but that right there looks like right over there in Colorado. I got more of these little old ancient books where they threw pictures and stories, and then every time they bring up some new information or show new artificially generated images, I go back to these books and I'd be like, they retelling the story. They making it over again. How many resets have we had where they trying to get it right? They had to send in there. They had this Elon Musk in there. There's another image of their heifer. There's another image of their heifer. Oh, Oh, she got a hold of the serpents. Look how she got a hold of them serpents. She got a big old nose. She got a big nose. You know, a reset happens according to artificial intelligence, every so million years. But it seemed like they resets been happening every 2 or 3 years now. Because it's something that they're trying to accomplish. Here. Is that a pyramid or a mountain? What kind of demon bug is this that came out of India? We got a timeline here, right? Here go Naranja and Iblis. What's her name? Daddy them that they trying to raise, where they got that coffin. Look at that creature right there. Why would they have this in a timeline? Look at that creature. Look at that. That looked like a whole crab claw man. They're crab claws. It says he came out of invaded India. A new people and new civilization came from this crab man. And that was before Moses went and started telling his stepbrother to let my people go. The first law code, huh? The first law code. Well, anyways, back to it. If was destroyed, Jerusalem was destroyed in 70 AD. What is it that they keep talking about and blowing up over there that's supposed to be prophetic? I'm out of here. Greater light, greater light.